want you to imagine this for a second. You bought your house in 2021, your payment was based on a 2.75% interest rate. You love your payment, but you've outgrown the house. You'd love to move closer to work or closer to family, but every time you look at today's rates, 6 to 7%, you shut the laptop and say, nope, I'm not doing that. Well, this week, the White House and the people who regulate the largest amount of loans in the country started publicly talking about something called a portable mortgage. And if this ever becomes real, it could completely change how people in the US and Alabama buy and sell homes. So stick with me till the end, because the most surprising thing that catches most people off guard will have the most impact on you. I'm Zach Jones with the Zach Jones Group right here at Keller Williams, and I help people just like you buy, sell, and relocate right here to the great state of Alabama. If you need help with real estate and are looking at somewhere in Alabama, give me a call or shoot me an email. Now, let's jump into today's topic. Okay, so first we have to talk about the problem that they're actually trying to solve. So a lot of homeowners today have mortgage rates way below where today's rates are, and that creates something called the lock-in effect. So homeowners don't want to give up their cheap loan, so they stay put. And I don't blame them. I mean, I'm in a similar situation myself. And even more shocking, more than half of all Americans have a mortgage rate below 4%. Over 80% are below the 6% rate. So you're not crazy for wanting to keep your rate. You're literally in the majority. A major national study found the lock-in effect is responsible for nearly half of the drop in people moving from 2021 to 2022. Another study estimated over 1 million homes that never sold because homeowners refused to trade their 2 or 3% interest rate for a 6 or 7% one. So, does that sound familiar? This is the massive part of why we have a low inventory and why people feel stuck. So, what exactly is a portable mortgage, and why does it even matter? Well, a portable mortgage is simple. It would let you take your existing mortgage, including your low interest rate, and move it into your next house. Other countries like Canada and the UK already have versions of this, but the US does not. And the head of FHFA said that the administration is evaluating portable mortgages as a way to break the lock-in effect, and that would help get houses moving again in the market. So instead of selling your house, paying off the old loan, and taking out a brand new loan at today's higher rate, a portable mortgage would allow you to sell your house and bring your equity in your original lower rate loan with you. Why does this matter so much? Well, because the gap between old rates and new rates is massive. Most homeowners locked in their mortgages between 2 and 4%, but when they shop for a new loan today, they're seeing rates in the 6s and in the 7s, and that's hundreds of dollars more per month for the same exact loan amount. And one federal analysis found that for every 1% increase between your current rate and market rates, your likelihood of selling your home drops almost 20%. So if you're at a 3% and the market is at 7%, of course you're staying put. And economists have warned that the lock-in effect freezes the housing market. It makes it harder for people to move for better jobs, and it keeps prices high because so few homes hit the market. And portable mortgages are supposed to help untangle that. Now, just to be clear, this is not the law yet, so you can't go get a portable mortgage today. The White House and the FHFA are exploring the idea, but nothing is official yet. So here's how it could work if it ever does become real. Let's say you bought a house for $250,000 with a 3% mortgage. Now you want to move to a $350,000 house in a different part of town. Well, with the portable mortgage, you could transfer your existing loan, let's say $220,000 at a 3% interest rate, to the new house. And then you could take out a second loan at today's market rate for the remaining amount. This is called a blend and extend model in other countries. And this mostly helps existing homeowners who already have low rates. It does not give renters or first-time homebuyers automatic access to cheap rates, but it could create more movement in the market. Now let's talk about what this actually means for homeowners in Alabama specifically. Home prices in Alabama have continued to rise. We're seeing roughly 4 to 5% year-over-year increase. Prices aren't crashing, but inventory is tight. And just like the rest of the country, a huge number of Alabamians have locked in their interest rate in the 2s and 3s during 2020 and 2021. And if more than half of all mortgages nationwide are under 4%, you can expect Alabama to look the exact same. Here's what I see every day in greater Birmingham. Families want to move, they want a bigger house, they want a smaller house, they want a house closer to work or closer to grandkids. But when they sit down, they do the math on trading a 3% rate for a 6+% rate, their payment jumps by hundreds of dollars. So they decide to stay put. And if portable mortgages ever become real, here's what could happen for you. More move up and more move down listings, starter homes hitting the market that are currently locked up, and a healthier flow of inventory for first-time home buyers, and more overall movement in the market. But it would not magically make homes cheaper. Portable mortgages fix mobility, not affordability. They help people who already own a home. They do not give renters access to low rates out of nowhere. In fact, some opposed to the portable mortgage claim it would actually make rates go up. So what should you even do with all this information? Well, first understand none of this is official yet. It's being explored, and it's not something lenders can even offer today. Secondly, if you own a home in Alabama and you feel locked into your interest rate, right now is the perfect time to start running the numbers and talking through different scenarios. You don't want to wait for a headline and then start to scramble. If you want to see what selling would look like at today's prices, or what buying would look like at today's rates, or even how portable mortgages could change your options if it ever does become real, I'm happy to walk with you through that. Use that link in the description below to book a time on my calendar. And if you want to stay ahead of housing changes, USDA updates, Fannie Mae rule changes, 50-year mortgage discussions, and now the portable mortgage, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, like this video, and stay tuned for more. I'll keep breaking down this stuff so you can make the right choice for you and your family, and I'll see you in the next video.